It's Around the Henny, brought to you by the all-exclusive network. Why Mogul, Eddie Law. You already know we're going to get y'all started off with a shot.
How we like to do with this time.
Yes. Ooh. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Got a dope show for you guys today. Got a dope guest coming on the show today as well. Miss Kendra. We definitely look forward to interviewing her. And before that, what's up? What we talking about? What's up?
Man, I'm gonna hit you with this Henny fact straight up, man. And it could be a bit skin peeling or skin crawling for some, but it's a fact. Michael Jordan makes more money from Nike annually than the Nike factory workers in Malaysia combined. Come on, man. That's a Henny fact, bro. Michael Jordan balling. And all that work, like Jesus Christ.
That's a Henny fact for your ass. Yeah. And side note, we want to remind you to drink responsibly as well. On that note, don't want to forget that. Make sure you drink responsibly. But damn it, Jordan getting to the bag.
Jordan getting to the bag. All the Nike workers in Malaysia.
Jordan I'll have 100 more.
Yes.
Expeditiously.
Most def. Hey, Imp, I got a question for you too. You thought you was gonna get off easy.
What's up, B?
You ain't gonna slide with that.
What's
all right.
Up?
When was the household wrench invented by the boxing champion Jack Johnson? What year?
What's the question again?
When was the household wrench invented by boxing champion Jack Johnson?
1958.
Final answer.
Yes.
No. 1922, man. 1922. Take that shot, fat mouth.
Yeah, fat mouth.
Yeah, take that shot. Take that shot. You know how we living. 1922, Jack Johnson was a monster.
Ooh. Okay. Shout out to Jack Johnson, man.
Yeah.
Yo, so yeah, man. That's what's up. Introduce who we got, our guest, who we got coming on today, man. I know this, it's one of Eddie Law's favorites, man. So I'm gonna let you turn up one time.
Before I introduce her, man, I want to talk about some of the top choreography and performances if you ever seen, man. Before we get into the guests.
Facts. Yeah, I'm sipping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, no worries. So yeah, man. I definitely would have to say like Sierra is very high on my list as far as choreography, man. That joint, like she went crazy on that. Like that's the shit. If we want to talk about just overall, I like Mike Jack. I like the Thriller. Thriller was a crazy one. Those are the two that jump out at me as far as like, they was really killing it. Obviously, Usher's dope.
Yeah.
Chris Breezy. Come on, bro. Like it's a whole bunch of hard hitters, but when I think of like just top performances as far as for a specific, body of work, like man, I'm gonna have to go with Sierra in that particular joint, and then Mike Jack and Thriller.
Okay. You hit me off like that. I'm gonna say Beyonce Single Ladies. That whole video was a choreography masterclass, if you will. She did her thing. Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation, 1989, 2 years old, man. That song was playing. I'm talking about at least till I can remember, on the radios, man.
Yeah.
We are a part of a Rhythm Nation, like for real. And then, you brought up Mike Jack, man, Thriller, Beat It, Smooth Criminal. And,
facts.
that damn lean that he did in that video. I tried to do that thing for years, but it's physically and physics not possible.
I can't moonwalk or none of that shit.
Yeah, but, until I saw the making of the video and got behind the scenes, and then I figured out, well, they told us that it was, latches on the ground. Their shoes linked up into the latches, and then they would be able to do that lean or defy physics and gravity. That's
a Henny fact for your ass. I'd have never do that.
And that's why he was able to do that epic bend, man. And like, Michael Jackson's a GOAT. Ain't nobody gonna ever stop him. You know, we got people that, you know, that's probably can touch the hem of his garment, but you know, he's a GOAT, man.
Amen. That's a fact.
You know, it is what it is, man. But this
Shout out
next,
to Mike Jack.
this next woman is special, and I mean special.
Smart, important.
Yes, she's a dancer, actress. As you can see her in all the hot choreography events. She has done Coachella, has worked with big names such as Beyonce, Diddy, Cardi B. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your love for the beautiful, the talented Miss Kendra Oyesanya.
Around the Henny, baby.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Around the Henny. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We blessed. Blessed. Welcome to Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Exclusive Network. How you doing, Miss Kendra?
I'm doing well. Thank you guys for reaching out and having me.
Absolutely. Glad to have you on the show, man. You know, how you holding up, man? I know, you know, Corona got everybody in the crib.
Yeah.
You know, I see you got the strolls in the back. You on your club vibes at the crib, or?
Oh yeah, that's what I gotta do to keep myself like motivated and feel like that I'm not, you know, in the middle of a pandemic going crazy. I've keeping creative and keeping, you know, still just being able to do what I was doing prior to and not lose sight of that. But I've been good.
Nah.
Okay.
That's dope.
You got a birthday coming up. You got anything planned?
Man, my plan before Corona was to go to Bali, but you know.
Rona had other plans.
Yeah, I may do something small. I don't know, maybe a few friends, if that. I mean, everyone seems to be just putting Airbnbs or just having small gatherings. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just thankful to still be alive.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not.
Amen. Amen.
2013, you did a Pepsi Just Dance. I mean, Dance for a Chance. With really no dancing experience or anything like that. You got a chance to meet Beyonce. How was that experience? I can only imagine, you know, it felt surreal because you know your talents and everything like that, but just to come out on top, like how was that experience?
It was dope. It was the first time that I've ever done or won anything like that. And I won out of so many hundreds of videos and got selected with, I think there were like 8 of us that went to New York, got to meet her, did this super fan video. That's the first time I ever did a video like that, learn choreography. So I actually like threw up.
Oh, wow.
She went Donovan McNabb on their ass. I was trying.
No one knows that, but I remember like, because I was out of shape. Not out of shape. I danced, but like not professionally. I didn't take class. So this is my first time doing something like, hey, again. And you want to put on face and let them know that, you know, you can't do it. So as soon as I went to the bathroom, I was like, wow.
It's all good.
Yeah, I talked to a choreographer, Chris Grant. He's the one who actually told me to move to LA. And I say this all the time. I really owe a lot to him. He probably thinks like, girl, you know, I didn't do anything. But for me, I'm like, his words to me telling me to move, because all my friends told me to make the move. And I didn't think I was good enough. So for him to do that and someone of that caliber telling me to move, I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. You know, I remember reading that in one of your interviews, just talking about how, you know, you didn't even, your friends believed in you before you kind of did, in respects that you could go far. So, you know, that's dope. If you ain't got friends like that, you need new friends.
Yes.
No kizzy.
Out here in these streets, but you need people to motivate you. And it's just funny how your friends or your family can tell you something that a complete stranger tells you. You're like, oh. But your friends, when you have a tight circle, you'll know that they're not like leading you like astray. You know, sometimes we got some friends and, you know, got a mixtape coming out and they're like, how you like my mixtape? You be like,
I'm gonna share it for you on my face. I got you. I got you. One time for the one time.
Exactly. Like moving out to LA, hearing comments like you have to work 10 times harder because you're darker skinned or anything like that. Did that like motivate you, or just, you know, you already knew you was a beast because, you know, you did all this and you have all these accomplishments, but like what did that do for you? And like, one, you're a beautiful woman, but you know, to hear comments like that, like, you know, I'm just like, we living in a day and time where that shouldn't even be a topic. If you have the skills to do it, then you know you should be able to do it. It shouldn't have to be like, no, oh, well, you got to work 10 times harder. So how did that motivate you, or what was your feeling after hearing comments like that?
Yeah, after hearing it can be very discouraging because you move to LA thinking that, oh, everyone thinks I'm this great dancer. I'm going to move to LA to be this dancer and audition, and still want to be like, oh, but if you're darker skinned, you know, you got to work 10 times as hard than, you know, people who are lighter than you. And you're like, oh, so it has nothing to do with my dancing, nothing to do with my talent, it has everything to do with my skin color. Like, so it could be very discouraging, but I don't know, something about it was like, I could have went into like being discouraged, being like, well, not go to auditions because they only gonna choose the light-skinned girl anyway, so what's the point of you going? I could have been
you never know.
It motivated me to be like, you know what, forget that. I'm not going to let those words hinder me into going to chase my dream. Like, if they want me, what's for me is for me. And it motivated me even more. I was like, okay, well then I'm be the only dark-skinned girl in job. I'll be that token dark-skinned girl. Or
facts.
I had that, you know, if you have the talent and you have God and you know,
at the end of the day, a baddie is a baddie. I don't give a damn where you at. A baddie is a baddie.
Yeah.
Period.
I'll be in the back. Like shit, go.
I feel like if I did have that issue where, you know, it does happen, it didn't really affect me. It was like, well, that job just wasn't for me, and I'm going to go on to the next job. So
facts. Trust me, somebody's casting a beautiful melanin woman, so you be all right looking for a beautiful melanin.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
So like, who are some of the people who inspired you, you know, on your way up, and who's some people who like you would really like to work with in the future, you know, as far as with your craft?
People inspire me. Obviously, Chris Brett inspired me just because, you know, he's the one who told me to move to LA, and it's just been so nice to me since that has happened, because he could have been like, you know, most choreographers or just people in the industry in general, when you come out, you know, people act like they don't know you or they act a little brand new, you know how ever treated me like that. And he's worked, you know, with Beyonce, who is the top performing artist. So for him to still look out for me, still say, you know, I love you, and to still like talk to me and things like that, so he inspires me to keep going, and his work ethic is amazing. People I want to work with, as far as a dance.
Like who's an artist? Who's like, give me like your top 3 to 5 like dream artists that you would be able to work with on the court.
I've almost gotten a chance to dance with all of my top artists. I haven't danced with Rihanna, Janet Jackson, or Missy Elliott just yet, or Usher, but I have literally came so close because I did Bad Boy tour. I was on a bail to do Rihanna when she did like the Vanguard. She got the Vanguard Award, but I had to pick between the two. So I did the tour. Obviously, that's a longer thing. One show. Then Janet, I was doing season 2 of Step Up High Water when they want to use you for Janet, but then I was doing Step Up. So I was like,
it's all good.
It's all about being busy though, like for real. And shout out. Bring it back. Yeah, shout out to your acting, like, man, you know, I see, oh my God, like, I'm a whole fan, like, for real. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this, like, so excited.
Right,
so
nigga, cutting me off, he's so damn excited. Motherfucker, let me talk.
But, yes. I'm like, I know she see me sometime in her inbox just reacting on Insta. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but
I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing today. So when people like talk to me, I am appreciative. Like, now my inbox do get filled full, so I can't reply to anybody. But I'm super humble. Like, people be having to remind me, like, you know who you are, right? And I'm like, I don't think of myself as
KO.
Followers. I'm just that country girl. Oklahoma City.
OKC. Well, hey, you rocking with CP3? What you think about the Thunder right now? CP3 got y'all at the number 5 seed.
You know, I'm rocking with it. You know, I'm still, you know, Westbrook leaving, that really that hurt right here. But I love that he still like shows us love, and there's no bad love versus, you know, KD.
Y'all made a whole day for Russell. They made a whole day for Russell and OKC.
working with Chris Brown and Wobble Up. How was that experience? And I know, like, you know, you're dancing, his dancing, he's a dancing guru, you know, as well as you. I'm sure that, like, during the rehearsal sessions, like, y'all was bouncing ideas off of one another.
There's a lot of bouncing going on in that
It
video.
was, yes, it was.
Yeah, it was fun. That was actually one of the funnest jobs I've ever had, as far as like the vibes and the energy of not only Chris Brown but the choreographer and the dancers. I knew majority of everybody as far as like dancers, but it was just great vibes. And even the choreographer, which was Josh Smith, was like, "Yo, what would you do to this part?" So I was able to, you know, put my ideas into it and put my choreography into it. And Chris Brown loved it, so he's playing around. It was like a fun. It was like a party.
Yeah.
It was like a Chris Brown school, and they had Chris Brown go come up behind you and. You know, I'm like, I'm about to be back in Chris Brown.
Like,
yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be because he needs to.
Yeah.
See, Beezy, that's my guy.
It was fun.
Yeah. I'm sure it was. Now I'm gonna talk about you a little more because you making the videos, and I just want to get some reaction, if you will, like because I know you get the fan mail and all this other stuff, and this was a risque video in my estimation. The Never Would Have Made It church dance video. It was great art and everything like that. But did you get flack from like the church folk? You know, the church folk could be all acting, all bougie and all this other stuff. Like, listen, y'all got kids, so y'all was doing some Never Would Have Made It stuff too. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, we did get a lot. That was probably the most controversial video I've ever done. I mean, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people hated it. You know, YouTube, it was lighting me up. I had to turn my comments off on that one. Not notifications that I was like, oh, this is too much. But honestly, like, I grew up in the church. Like, being from Oklahoma, all you could do, raise a family, work, and go to church. So, like, God is very, like, in my life, like, very important. Me doing that video was basically like, when I heard it, I was like, this song is lit. And even though I knew where the beat came from, when doing the dance and choreography, I still didn't think of it. I was able to get myself out of it. There's some people was like, I still hear what it is. What's and
that was that shit. That was that shit.
Church should do it. Little Brown Church is an open church.
Yeah.
So any time of the hour to go pray. So it was just like lucked up. And then when Marvin Sapp actually reposted it, and he had an interview on it where he was just like, he enjoyed it, and he didn't have an issue with it. It's a beat, you know. It's a beat, you know. Like, you know, the words, like, Never Would Have Made It. Like, we prayed after that video. We prayed. We all felt it, so it was a very spiritual moment. But obviously, people on Instagram are gonna think, blast me, like they were saying all kinds of stuff, but we knew our hearts were genuine and pure when we did it and when we created it. So that's all that mattered to me. You know, everyone's not gonna
exactly. And I can tell, like,
oh, it is what it
is. And I can tell when you get into it, you be making this feel like
bro, what?
What?
Bro, this man. Please invite this man. Please invite this man to the set.
Come over, like, you wanna have lunch?
Invite this man.
Definitely.
Bro gonna faint. Bro gonna be out there on set and go faint. Like, face fast.
Hey, it happens. But we can always do lunch. I like Chipotle and all that other stuff.
Yeah, Chipotle is the best. So if you weren't like doing what, like, if you weren't doing what you're doing, if you weren't choreography, if you weren't, you know, acting and whatnot, what would you be doing? Like, totally different, in a different life.
Oh, if I never like moved to LA and pursue
what would you? What's another passion of yours, I guess, that you would do if it wasn't?
Yeah, like I do a lot of stuff. Like, not only do I dance and choreograph and create videos, I like to decorate. I'm getting more into writing. I'm actually writing a series now. Direction, directing. I like to also do videography too. So even if me being in front of the camera, I also like doing it for everybody else. So directing, creative directing, interior design. I'd probably be doing music. I recorded songs, so I'd probably be doing music. I really like do a lot of stuff, and it gets to me sometimes because I do so much that I want to do everything. And I tell myself, hey, one thing at a time. I mean, you can have multiple things going on, but I do need my focus to be on not so many things, but I do get excited about all the stuff that like I want to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's solid. The Us movie dance video, that was dope. Like, honestly, that thing was dope, and it paid homage, to the movie. How did you get a whole family to dance with you? That like I was like, how she find a kid to dance like this?
There's times where I have these ideas in my head, and I'm like, they're getting so big that now I'm used to doing everything myself. Now that my visions and ideas are getting so big, I'm like, ooh, this is outside of me. I need to like have a whole casting agency at this point. Because now, so, I hit up my friend Antoine, which is in the video, which he also did a black video with me, that never would have made a video with me. So we just worked really, really great together as far as like creativity goes. And he knew a boy, and we had a friend that works with kids all the time. He teaches kids and does like parent jam, stuff like that. He recommended the girl. And then, they were all down. We talked to their moms first. So you got to talk to parents. You have to ask for their permission and tell them that. And that the parents were down. They were there on set with us, getting them ready and all of that. So it was crazy because the attention it got was like.
Yeah, that thing was hot. That thing was hot. That thing. I said, "Boy, goddamn, how she find a whole family? Like, I can't dance, but
they all danced and so they were all down. It was dope. That was the start of me like taking my videos to the next level outside of just my typical 1 minute videos. That was the time I was like, oh, I want a real whole story, a whole production. That took like a couple of hours to do. That was the longest it took. I mean, since then I've taken longer, but that was really like amping it up, my videos, and like taking it there, regardless of how I know how I'm gonna do it. I didn't care, just keep doing it.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's dope.
That's solid.
Man. Definitely. So like, what should we be looking for you in the future? I mean, obviously, like Corona right now has got everything kind of moving, kind of crazy. But what are some short-term goals over the next like year or two that you want to accomplish?
Mm-hmm. So far, I started like production company. My own production is called Creative Zone Production, which is an acronym for my name, KO.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Knockout. Stop playing.
Hey.
And it started just from me doing my IG videos, and then it went from people wanting to be in my videos to now people wanting me to help them with their visuals and their projects. My direction, my ideas. So I'm like, okay, I see something here. So I started that business. It's not launched officially yet, but it's about to be launched maybe the next month or two. Me doing choreography, creative direction, film, documentaries, TV, and doing everything in-house. Like, if you have a concept that you have, we can bring it to life, or I can come up with a concept for you, and doing it very in a creative way. I want my videos, or anyone's videos, if they're coming from me, to stand out, to be, trending, something that's going to grab people's attention, which I obviously know how to do.
Clearly.
Not in a way that's outside of IG, so that it is like something that's, compelling and visually entertaining, and then also anything I do or be a part of, I want it to be impactful. I want culture to be diversity. So that's something that I stand for, and I want to share that with the rest of the world. And also audition. So I'm auditioning, for acting gigs. We did get picked up for season 3 for Step Up. Will be happening because of some other issues, but acting and then writing the series that I'm doing. It's my first time writing the series with my partner Antoine, and that's a whole other thing in itself.
Hey, you grinding. That's what it's about. The grind, man. The grind. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Hart says, he's got stuff planned for like next year already. Like, you know what I mean? He's got his stuff. So it's good to have a lot of stuff going. So that's definitely dope, man.
Yeah.
How was it seeing a mural? Your mural.
It's crazy. It's a little weird when I went to see this weekend. I actually just got back in town, and when I saw it, I was just like, this is weird, because it's your face. It's huge. Random woman on Instagram. Of all people, like when I think of murals, I think of celebrities. I think of Kobe Bryant. I think of all these people.
R.I.P. Kobe.
And she told me she chose me because of, you know, me being a Black woman, and she felt that I was someone that's inspirational. And
very much.
yeah, and she felt my energy through my dance video. She took those skills from my cool off challenge, Missy.
Yeah.
And Missy reposted, actually won that contest, not even knowing it was a contest. But she got and she went on my page, like, oh, this girl has a lot of followers, but she didn't really know who I was. She just liked my video. And started up and seeing that, like, oh, this girl is dope. I want to reach out. Hopefully she responds. And when she told me, I'm like, girl, who are you? Why did you do this?
Yeah.
I was super thankful. She had an event this weekend, like an unveiling. They had poetry, music, food, and selling shirts, donations. So it was a really dope event for the culture and for the arts.
Yeah.
I'm still just grateful. I really don't have any words. I'm like still speechless.
Yeah. Shout out to your driver this morning. That was while you was
I had to do something. I didn't have any plans of dancing, but I was like, I gotta do something. So.
Yeah.
Nah, that's love, man. Well, we definitely.
You didn't see my latest post. I just finished posting that.
Yes.
Yeah. So we Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying it's exciting.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely, man. We definitely appreciate all that you do for the culture. We definitely there for you. Anytime you ever want to come on, we love to have you back. We're excited to see you continue to grow and empower melanin girls all over the world and just people in general all over the world. So
deeply rooted melanin.
We definitely
yes, Lord.
Joining us.
Yeah.
Definitely. And my friend was like, "You want some sunscreen?" I'm like,
yeah.
Nah,
my son soaks up the sun.
Facts, big amount of facts. No kizzy.
I don't even care.
Yeah. Give me a towel, and that's it. That's my sunscreen. Give me a towel.
Kizzy, man.
I'm gonna block this. Like it's alpaca. Like
that's $100,000 alpaca. You block that shit.
You feel me?
Hey,
shout out to you though. But shout out to you.
Hey, shout out, yes, man, Miss Kendra, K.O., Oyesanya here live.
Yes, Lord.
Around the Henny, brought to you by the All Exclusive Network. You just tuned in. Thank you very much, Queen. We'll talk soon. All right, bless you.
All right.